Hey water signs, welcome to Teen Tarot. This is your weekly reading. I'm going to go ahead and include one extra thing this time just for like a spring break message. And if you're on a spring break this week, then whenever you are, then you can apply it then. But this will be the overall energy here from the Seasons of the Witch Beltane Oracle. It says, Goddess, make sure to feel it in your bones, for you are what you believe. Also, definitely a manifestation type of card. I'm going to go with the Golden Black Cat Tarot first. What's going on during spring break for the water signs? Keep in mind, guys, since this is collective or general, this may or may not fully apply to you. There'll be something that does, but if you check your Venus, rising, moon signs, then you'll be able to kind of puzzle things together to be a little more personalized here. Okay. Water signs, please, for spring break. Okay. Page of Cups, Seven of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. Too many. Let's see here. One more, please. One more. Okay, the Magician. Well, that goes with your Oracle card for sure. All right, so let's see here. Page of Cups is usually some sort of a like sweet, kind of innocent love offer. Sometimes it's an apology. The Seven of Cups can just be lots of options. And then you have the Three of Pentacles, which is sort of a collaborative energy. Eight of Swords being a kind of confused, like in your head, but you don't really have to be, like you're overthinking it more. And then the Magician card, which is a manifestation card, like sort of just being, powerful enough to manifest what you're hoping for. So I'm kind of getting that maybe you have a lot of options for things that you could do during spring break. Like whether you're, in staycation mode or vacation mode, either one, it's like you're going to have, various people making you offers to do fun things. And you are kind of in this like overthinking it energy. And I think I want to get a little clarification actually from the Wise Dog Tarot here, because I feel like there's going to be a little more to it before I say too much. Okay, a couple of them. Okay. All right, got the Four of Cups, Page of Swords, Knight of Cups in reverse, the Three of Swords in reverse, and the Devil card. All right, and then Devil card right next to the overthinking card. That's kind of funny. All right, so, actually, I feel like, like when I look at the Four of Cups, sometimes it's like a rejection energy, but it's like almost like trying to decide who to reject, like exactly what to do. And I feel like you might end up online trying to like research different places or different things to kind of help you decide what to do, because you basically don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. You are kind of worried about like, maybe a little bit of like that FOMO feeling, like you don't want to miss out on anything awesome either. And I feel like in a way, like the overthinking aspect of it, like what should I do? What should I do? Like so-and-so is going to be mad at me, or so-and-so is going to think I don't want to hang out with them. Or what if I, was going to run into my crush at this place, or whatever it might be. I feel like it's like that overthinking energy could be manifesting sort of like not having a very good time wherever you are. And I think that, and like if you're like out of town, you're on vacation or something, it could be that there are, people you're meeting, at the beach, and you're trying to decide like, should we go where they asked us to go, or should we go where these other people asked us to go? And it's almost like that frantic FOMO energy could end up manifesting you actually missing out on something. I think you actually just need to remember that your intuition is on target. Like, you have that goddess energy there. You don't need to, overthink this. You don't need to worry about it. You just need to go toward what is kind of organically easy and makes sense. Like, what's meant for you is something that is easy to make happen, if that makes sense. Like, and that's just in general, when things are not meant for you, obstacles just keep cropping up. But when something's really meant for you, the doors just almost magically seem to open. So I think instead of you just overthinking it, I think you just need to look for, okay, what seems to be working out really easily. You don't need to like creep online, or you don't need to worry about like hurting feelings. You don't need to worry about missing out. Just go toward what doors are opening for you, and you're going to end up having a great time wherever you are. So hopefully that'll help you guys, water signs, with having some fun on spring break. I'm going to take the Karma Music Tarot here, and we're going to talk about, like, if you're in school this week, working this week, other responsibilities you may have. All right, so what's going on for the water signs in school and things like that? I've got this little chunk that fell out. Fool card in reverse, Knight of Wands, and Osiris, which is the Emperor in reverse. Okay, one of them just fell to the floor, and I am going to get it because I feel like I should. Actually, there we go. Okay. Actually, I'm not, because all of a sudden I just heard the words, take your own advice, meaning like whatever is organically easy is what I should be going with. That's kind of funny. All right, so we have the Ace of Coins and then the Temperance card. Okay, so for school, for work, etc. Oh, this rainbow reminds me, guys, happy International Transgender Visibility Day to everybody. Happy Easter or Cesar Chavez Day to those who celebrate those. And let's talk about this. All right, the Fool card in reverse just means, like, I think you need to be careful about being impulsive. Be careful about going toward just what seems like a fun idea or like the easiest thing. Like, maybe I'm like getting this shortcut energy for some reason in the Knight of Wands. Like, I want to take this shortcut because like it's going to be faster or easier to get this like homework done or get this project done, or something that you're trying to accomplish or get this work done or whatever. But the problem is, whoever is in charge is going to be displeased by this. And the Emperor, there's no gender in tarot. So it's like, it could be a teacher, a principal, a boss, anyone. They're not going to be pleased by this. And so, and I think it's going to cause you to end up maybe missing out on what you're hoping for as far as a result goes. Like, you'll kind of have a regret later. But if you will kind of go into a more stable energy and like actually take your time and do things the right way, I think it's going to bring you like something new or some offer that you are hoping for. Like, maybe it's a really good grade. Maybe it's some sort of a leadership position. Maybe you'll become like a shift lead if you're, a server or something like that. But let me get some clarification though from the Supernatural Tarot here. Let's see. Make sure I'm getting the whole story, water signs. All right. Because I do want some clarification on how these three play into these two. All right. Water signs, please. Queen of Swords. Yeah, you got to get logical. Oh, got a chunk of 3 here. Knight of Cups. Judgment. We got the 6 of Swords. Okay. Oh, okay. And the Sun. Yeah. Okay. So basically what's happening here is like, you need to logic this out. You need to slow down and just be like, okay, what is logically the right thing to do? What is something that is going to be the most pleasing to me or, people who are actually judging this in the future? Like, because I feel like the Judgment card, it's like that Emperor, someone who is making a judgment call, like grading the project or deciding, what hours to give you work or whatever it may be. It's like you need to make sure that you are offering them something that will be pleasing to them so that you can get the result you want. And when I have the Six of Swords clarifying the Ace of Cups, it's like, yeah, it's going to lead you to a better place if you just kind of slow down and do what you know you need to do. And it's also going to be like, it'll actually bring you like a lot of happiness. You'll be so glad that you took your time because, again, it's like something good is going to come your way, something new, an offer is going to come your way because of how you have handled this and stayed balanced within yourself, stayed peaceful, done what was truly right in your spirit. And if you think here, like, make sure to feel it in your bones, for you are what you believe. It's like, I think that, you know, if you are going to be, you know, getting the result that you want, you need to like listen to what's deep down in your bones and say, okay, exactly what's going to get me that. And you need to make sure that you are going with that energy, like that deep down. What in my gut do I know I need to do? What do I want to manifest? How am I really going to do that? And actually stick to that energy, because you are what you believe. If you believe that you're just about, you know, having fun, being impulsive, not caring about things, then, well, that's the result you'll get, you know. All right, now we're going to go into family and friends here with the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot here. So what about the water signs for family and friends this week? And this can be with, you know, people who are on spring break or not. I feel like it wants me to shuffle one more time. I'm just going to do that. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Okay. Jeesh. All right. I'm going to take what fell over here. All right. I've got the Justice card. And I've got the Four of Pentacles. I've got the Nine of Pentacles. I got the Ace of Cups here. And then the Three of Wands and the Empress. And then a couple things fell out that were extra that I'm not going to take, but they're like, they kind of fell out secondarily. It's the Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and then the Ten of Swords in reverse for, like, you know, those of you who read tarot, that might mean a little something to you. Okay, so let's see here with family and friends. All right, I don't know if there's like some sort of a legal situation or a disciplinary situation that might be getting decided for someone. That could be with the Justice card. It could just mean fairness, but it kind of feels like there might be something bigger than that. Like, almost like there's some decision being made about finances or money. Like, you know, maybe like the new child support amount, or, you know, how much money a group needs to raise to be able to, you know, take your team to travel to a certain like tournament. Like some kind of financial decision is being made, I feel like. And I feel like the Nine of Pentacles tends to be like a, you know, I'm independent. I can provide for myself. I can do what I need to do. I can get done what I need to get done. And I think that, like, before I say too much, I'll get some clarification, but it kind of feels like a decision is getting made where someone is finally getting the amount of child support they actually need in order to pay the bills, or like someone is figuring out a way, like you maybe are even figuring out a way to raise the money for something that you need to be able to do. It could be on either end of that. But I'm going to save this for just a second. Let me get the Mystical Manga Tarot and see if I can get a little more on this one. All right, can we get some clarification on this, please? Yeah, okay. Ten of Swords in reverse. That's one of the ones we put down from those extras that I had. And we have the Death card in reverse. Okay, whoop. Too many. Any more, please, for the water signs here? Oh, okay. All right, the Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, like, here's the thing. I actually kind of feel like with this Empress here, I'm feeling like, and there's no gender in tarot, but it's like the most nurturing, like if you have divorced parents and there's one that is like actually there for you, like you're with them most of the time, they're kind of that nurturing energy. I feel like they're going to end up winning out on like a child support situation, and it's going to bring about like this fresh beginning of like joy in the household. It's going to make it so that the future is just a little bit brighter, because like this Ace of Cups sometimes can mean like a new love relationship coming in, but I feel like it's more like a family type thing where like instead of having so much stress, you can finally like have some relief. And I say this because when I see the Ten of Swords in reverse, it's like this betrayal, this heartbreak, this super crazy stress is at an end. And this Death card in reverse, like we're no longer feeling like we can't seem to, you know, get to the end of something that's so tough on us. Like you're finally getting to, because the Death card can usually mean like the ending of one thing and the beginning of another. And it's like, I feel like it's almost like instead of having to begin something new, it's like reviving something that was dying is how I'm getting this. And then this Knight of Cups in reverse, I mean, I feel like there might be somebody, probably the one who's having to pay this support, who's a little disappointed in the outcome. But, you know, it's like in any game, you know, there's that winner, there's that loser of the game. And I feel like, let me get one more card and just find out about that Knight of Cups in reverse really quick, because there's a little question I have in my mind about that. Oh, something just fell. The Hermit. All right, let me get one more here. Okay, yeah. So here's the thing. It's like the Hermit card is sometimes a Virgo energy, but it's basically like someone who really needs to go be alone and do some serious thinking. And so they can actually figure out what the truth really is, find out like kind of universal truths. And the Page of Coins tends to be like a small offer coming back. And I feel like what's happening here is that, you know, the person who ends up having to do the payout, I think when they go back and they really think about this and they really think about what's fair, I think they will come to a place where they're willingly handing over what they're supposed to hand over, and they're going to realize that it's the right thing and that it's worth it. And it says, like, make sure you feel it in your bones, for you are what you believe. I think the key to that for you, water signs, is just to realize that you, first of all, don't have to be responsible for any of this. Like, you don't have to believe yourself to be in any way responsible for the outcome of that situation. I know it's very specific, so it may not apply to everybody, but I think that for you, it's like, you need to take joy in the good things that are coming of that. Like, I believe that our household is going to be more stable and joyful now. I believe that the person who's paying this support is going to come to understand why, and they're going to be okay. Like, we're all going to get along. It's going to be okay. Is kind of where I'm at with that. Like, you've got to just keep hanging on to that idea. All right, I'm going to take the Karma Music Tarot for our love message for this week for the water signs, like what's going on with crushes and love relationships and all of that. And yeah, again, just remember, a lot of this is, you know, some things are going to apply to you, some little things won't. If you look at your rising, moon, and Venus signs, you're going to be able to piece together your message a little more specifically. All right, let's see what we've got in love here. That's way too many. We saw the Knight of Wands there, so just kind of keep that in mind. We'll see if it comes back out or not. And by the way, while I'm shuffling, I almost forgot, like, happy International Transgender Visibility Day to everybody. Happy Easter, happy Cesar Chavez Day, or anybody who celebrates all those things. It's kind of a joyful day in general. All right. Can't remember if I said that, so I got to make sure I don't forget. All right. Let's see here. Six of Cups in reverse. The sun's flying out here. Six of Cups in reverse, huh? I feel like that means it's not an ex and it's not someone who is in a friend zone here. This is going to be someone else. Someone who's afraid to tell you they like you. Someone who's like afraid to get this started, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. That's too many. But you saw like the Emperor card, the Hangman card, both of those were in reverse, but that might mean something to you. I feel like that one. Oh my gosh. Go figure. All right. Osiris is that Emperor card in reverse again. Okay. So, it does feel like that there is some kind of a love situation coming along that's going to make you really happy. It could be that a relationship you're already in just kicks off into a higher level or a better level. It could be that there's someone who likes you that you're going to really like back, but I feel like this person is like kind of like with the Death card in reverse. Again, that's kind of like usually the Death card is an ending into a renewal, and it's like, I feel like if you're already in a relationship, then this means that it's not going to be like a breakup and then a different person. It's going to be like the person you're with, things are going to get better with that person. But it also could be someone who is like kind of scared to jump into a new relationship, but they just feel like they like you. So the Page of Wands is usually a message of some kind, like I'm getting like a crushy energy, and I think they're kind of afraid to do that. And there's no gender in tarot, but the Emperor is like this powerful, like I'm very decisive, I know what I want, I'm gonna do that thing, and they're not feeling very decisive right now. So that's, I feel like if you're in a relationship, then I think that person might be afraid to say, hey, can we be exclusive? Or hey, do you want to like, I don't know, like some kind of like higher level in the relationship, like for some reason I'm hearing like, do you want to go to the prom with me? But that doesn't seem like it's like some majorly higher level, but maybe someone's kind of afraid to ask you to go. Let's see, let's get clarification here. All right, this one is the Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, okay. And then this is the Page of Cups in reverse. We've got, okay, the King of Pentacles in reverse. I think this person is like scared to death, but little do they know that whatever they have in their mind or their heart would actually make you really happy. So again, the Six of Cups in reverse, I don't think it's going to be like a friend or an ex. It's like a relationship you're already in or somebody new. All right. Page of Swords in reverse. Oh, last but not least. All right, I've got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and I've got the Magician in reverse. So, okay. I honestly just think all these cards are pointing to someone who is just afraid to like ask you for a bigger commitment, or afraid to ask you to like go to the prom or something, or ask you out or whatever, let you know how they feel about you. And they're just kind of like, they're just feeling a little unstable about this. They're feeling like, no, they'll reject me. It won't work. I don't know. And I feel like it's like, I don't know. It's like this Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It's almost like they feel like they're going to be pushing too far too fast or something like that. And so I think for you guys, like the big takeaway is just to know that this person is out there and this is what they're thinking. And I think you can use your intuition to kind of figure out who this might be. And maybe you will be the one to sort of like throw them a bone a little bit, like give them some reason to feel like it's safe to approach you, because this is something that you would want. And so like this feeling it in your bones, you are what you believe. I think that it's almost maybe that throwing them a bone will be more like, believing that they're going to have the strength to come to you, and almost like sharing your energy with them in a way to get them to come around. So that's what I have for you guys, water signs, this week And I hope you have a great spring break if you're on spring break. I hope you have a great week if you're not. And I'll see you next time on Teen Tarot.